Yo, what's G? What's G? What's good? Solidus-T, the Ice God. You already know who this is. Yo, I'm gonna get right to this shit. Straight up and down like 6 o'clock. With that said, ain't no stop. Dig this. So, we gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we gotta keep this shit 100. Like, just straight up. I see a lot of black people and even some pro-black people, you know what I'm saying? Everything is cool, but we gotta keep it real. I be seeing y'all on TV and I be seeing some shit on the internet. I even see some shit on the news. And it's like, y'all kind of like waste time trying to talk about what's wrong with the black community and stuff like that. And y'all put too much sauce on it when it ain't, when really it's something else, but y'all are not saying the correct thing. I just feel like it's a waste of time. Like, y'all be wasting time talking about what's wrong with the black community. The problem with the black community is baby mama culture. Black women keep this baby mama culture thing going, and it's caused the black community to really be decimated. Like, the black community is shit now, been shit, and black women play a huge role in this. That's why I go in on black women. You dig? Now, I'm black. I can say this shit because I lived the black experience. This ain't no non-black person trying to talk to you about black people. That's not authentic. Like I keep telling y'all. Right? So fuck all that. It's just the truth. The black community would be thriving like crazy if we didn't have baby mama culture. Who's responsible for baby mama culture? Black women. That's who's responsible for that shit. You know this. I'm not saying other races of women don't be having kids out of wedlock. I ain't gonna say that. That would be foolish. But we all know when it comes to who's running that shit, who got the numbers up on that, we all know it's black women. Ain't no cap in that. You dig? You got to understand. The black community, a lot of these guys will get on, some of these people will get on here and they'll say, we got to stop you can talk that stop the violent shit and niggas to stop selling drugs. And I agree with that. That shit is trash. I'm not fucking with that. But if you really want to see the black community thrive and be prosperous like it formerly was, we got to eradicate baby mama culture. Here's the problem. Black women are not going to allow that shit. They're not going to do it, bro. Black women are not going to allow that shit. These black chicks are going to keep having babies out of wedlock. They're going to keep picking the worst type of dude and get pregnant by them. They're going to keep procreating with dudes that ain't shit. And it's going to, in turn, ruin our community like it already has. Our community is shit, and black women play a huge role in that. You dig? And that's just the facts. All that other shit, I'm not mad at them for saying, but I feel like that's the wrong thing to be saying. Bro, it's baby mama culture, bro. And black women will not assist in keeping that shit down. What the black community needs, this is what the black community needs. We need more black families. You dig? Not that bitch ass black single mom shit. That shit is whack. We need black families where the father's there. Kids are growing up in a two-parent household in the black community. We need more of that. Much, much, much more of that. Not some black bitch that want to be a single mom on some goofy shit. I'm not fucking with that because that's what's destroyed our community and kept our community on the low when we should be up higher than that. You dig? So it just is what it is, man. And black women, they will not help or go with that shit. They keep the shit going. You dig? And this is all the black women's actions. They control, like somebody in the chat said, they control who has kids or who gets pregnant or who's fucking who and all that shit. They're in control of that shit. And they're having kids by dudes that are not marrying them, don't want to be with them long term, niggas that they know ain't shit, and they're still having their babies. And then it's producing all this single motherhood bullshit. And then they're playing it off like, oh, nah, it's the guy's fault when she's the one that chose the guy. And then we gotta hold the L and shit. Then the community as a whole has to hold the L. You dig? Fucked our shit up. See, this is why it's so easy for a non-black motherfucker to like talk down on the black community. You dig? Because of the bullshit black women be doing. You know, all these non-black motherfuckers be having these little jokes and talking crazy and shit and saying a bunch of bullshit they really shouldn't be saying, but they'll say anyways. Black women are kind of like opening the door for them to do that. If you think about it. You know what I'm saying? It's just the facts. Like, shit ain't about nothing, bro. Black women control men, which men get to procreate. 92% of incarcerated black men have children. That's a fact, see? Jailbird niggas. Them niggas ain't fathers like that. We know that. You dig? Like I said, fucked our community up. Hey, real quick, I'm gonna go off topic real quick. Shout out to Boxing 9741. Solidus, IBF Nuke crying today about Crawford mocking Teofimo Sr. after loss. Ain't no one celebrate more than Andrade lost to Benavidez like if Canelo did it. And then he said, I think Brim realized what we've been talking about. Solidus, IBFP, Nuke a snake. Shout out to Unbiased Brim. Fuck IBFP and fuck what IBFP talking about. Let me get back to this. Black women would rather twerk on the rubble and ashes of the black community as long as they remain in control. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, I'm telling y'all, bro, that's the problem with the black community. If the black community were to significantly reduce, I mean, you ain't going to 100% get rid of it, but if you was able to reduce the baby mama culture by a lot, like significantly reduce that shit, let's say more and more black women were getting married, then having kids and actually staying with their baby dad. Let's say more and more black women were doing that. The black community will be prosperous. It will start to thrive. It will thrive. We would no longer be the laughingstock because it would thrive. That would make our community better. I promise you, if black women decided to do that, fuck that ghetto shit. Fuck that being dysfunctional baby mama culture shit. Have a kid, you stay with the father, you make that shit work, you sacrifice what's best for your kids like real parents are supposed to. If black women started doing that and chose to do that, and it was black women by the loads, the black community would thrive. Straight up. Like I said, we would no longer be the laughingstock, and our community would be thriving and doing much better. But black women, they're not going to do it. That's the problem. It's a tough task. It's a hard ask because black women, they're not going to go for it. They would rather keep this foul shit going on. That's how toxic black women are. Black women are so toxic, it's alienating these fathers out of the home. That's how toxic black women are. If you notice, non-black men I said that wrong. Black men that date non-black women, if you pay attention, not all, but a good number, when they have kids with non-black women, they're actually in better situations. They're out here with their children's mother. They see their kids. The mother is cooperative for the most part. It's better than when you got a black baby mom. Do you know how many black men out here are struggling and having the hardest of time just being in their kid's life simply because of how toxic the black baby mom is? Do you know how many black men are going through that shit? That shit is ruining the community. Well, it already has. That shit has helped ruin the black community. And black women did this shit. And black women are guilty of this shit. Team up with the white man to put your black ass in the loser column. And everybody want to be stupid and take their side when they're the ones that's wrong. Like, I'm telling you, a lot of black men are going through that right now. Been going through that. And black women are responsible for this shit. Fucked our community up. Our shit's in the toilet bowl because of that shit. Just constantly getting flushed. You see? That's the only way the community will get better. If we eradicate baby mama culture. And it's not going to happen. Because black women ain't fucking with that. They ain't fucking with that. You know? Black bitch don't care about no family. You dig? A black bitch will get pregnant and she'll be talking about shit. This is what black women do, y'all. A black bitch will be pregnant and she'll have a baby And then she'll literally get on a motherfucking mission like she's fucking Tom Cruise in Mission Impossible to find a nigga to be a stepdad. That's what black women do when they have kids, instead of sticking with the nigga she chose to have a kid with. That's how fucked up and toxic black women are. And that shit don't do nothing but continue to fuck the community up. See, most non-black women on a lower level might do that, but for the most part, they're not doing trifling shit like that. All these niggas out here that are black with these non-black chicks, they're having better success and luck when it comes to family life than black men do with black women. Ain't no denying that. Now, I'm not, like let's take white women for an example. I'm not saying white women are the greatest. They're super special. There's some bullshit about them that's not likable. I think you guys know that. But when it comes to dating, family life, they make way better mates than black women. Way better mates than black women. If you want to have a family and put yourself in a situation where you're actually with the family and everything is good, you stand a better chance of achieving that when your baby mama is not black. Because you're going to get screwed over if your BM is black. That's just how that shit go. There's no denying that. You see this shit every day, bro. All you got to do is just go outside. These are the worst bitches, bro. Like I keep telling y'all, these black bitches. You dig? She will sacrifice what's best. A black woman, modern day black bitch, will sacrifice what's best for her child for her happiness. Fuck the child and what's best for him. It's all about what makes her happy. That's black women for you. That's how toxic they are. They don't give a fuck about nothing. You dig? And that shit ain't do nothing but ruin our shit. Ruined our shit. That's what it is. If you guys got an idea on how to get rid of baby mama culture, I'm all for it. But it's going to be hard to get that shit to work because black women, they going to disagree and fight us. So it's an uphill battle. Sick of these black bitches and this baby mama shit. I ain't fucking with that. Gotta put that shit on blast. Cause like I said, community is trash because of that shit. Now, even though I say this shit about black women, this shit is valid and this shit is real. But make no mistake, I'm eligible to say shit like that. But don't get it fucked up. I gotta put this disclaimer out there. Don't get it fucked up. I'm saying this shit about my people, but that don't mean I'm on some sellout Uncle Tom Coon shit. Don't get it fucked up. Now, y'all should know that because y'all been hearing me clash with them Latinos on that boxing shit. So based on that, y'all should know that. But just in case somebody get it twisted, I gotta put that out there. But this is real shit. We keep it real over here. This is an authentic channel, raw and uncut. Ain't no fake shit over here. Why do you think I'm banned on all other networks? Too authentic for this shit. They want to hear fantasy and made up shit. They want straight men to praise LGBT type shit. We don't do that over here. Nah, we praise straight stuff. We don't praise stuff like that. You dig? But yeah, man, black women fucked the game up. That baby mama culture is a destroyer. Let me say this. Baby mama culture is the conqueror of the black community. And that's real. Unfortunately. Only a small number of black women actually like square, productive black men. I think the city state where you meet black women matters a lot. Man, black women are going to be toxic from my experience The Midwest, I mean, I'm hearing this shit all over the country. So that's where it's at with that. But the thing about black women is you'll meet a black bitch. Sometimes she'll front like she's cool. She'll act like she's this nice black woman you can take serious. Get to know her a little bit, and then her true colors come out. Because most black women wait till you get them pregnant and they show you the real them. Like she was really a ratchet bitch that was on some baby mama shit. She was just waiting for your ass to get her pregnant. That's what most black women do. Like you're lucky if you meet an actual decent black woman that's not grimy. You're a lucky man if you find a black woman like that. That's luck right there. You lucked up if you were able to find that. Because most likely it's going to be a ghetto bitch where she's a ghetto hood rat, ratchet bitch out loud, or she's going to hide that shit. She's going to act like she's not like that. She's cool when you first meet her. Then you start talking to her, you politic with her, get to know her, get closer to her, she getting deep with you. Next thing you know, the real her come out. And the real her, it's an unpleasant bitch. That's what black women do. They fake like that. And I already told you, when black women see black men with non-black women, they hate on that because they know there's a very, very high likelihood that black man that's with that non-black chick, he's in a better, happier situation than he would be if he was with a black bitch. Because all these niggas out here that got black baby mamas are all miserable because black women are super toxic. And that's just, nobody can deny that. If Teofimo would have beat Shakur, IBFP Nuke would be celebrating right now, like Ryan, Devin Haney. They celebrated Ryan. Yeah, man. IBFP's a sucker. You know how they get down over there. They be on that bullshit. The real race fans, they stuck on stupid over there. Fresh Ones 88 was good. I think they are jealous because they know your girl is prettier in the standard of beauty and they can't get a white man. I actually want more white, like black women be talking that bullshit, talking about, oh, white men, this white man. I actually want a black woman to date more. I actually want white men to date more black women because black women are super toxic to black men anyways. And as you guys know, black men are having no trouble getting girls that ain't black. Niggas are having no trouble doing that. You dig? Like I said, even niggas that got baby mamas from different races are not even having that many issues. Let the white man deal with the toxic ass black bitches. He can have them hoes. Not even mad at that. And then if you also notice, black men don't even give a fuck when a black bitch dates a non-black dude. Like when Serena Williams got with that white dude and had them kids, nobody black gave a fuck. Nobody black gave a fuck about that shit. For real. Nobody black gave a fuck about that shit. Like, fuck that bitch. Niggas went, you know what niggas did when they saw that? They went to go check out the next big booty black bitch. That's it. Nobody gave a fuck about that. Niggas do not be caring about that shit. Black women care about that shit. It's the same thing with Latino men. Go get you a badass Latin chick. Latino men gonna be hating on you, just like black women do. Same shit. Same old shit. Pull up with an Eva Longoria looking Mexican chick. And they find out she be sucking your dick. Watch how hard the Latino dudes be hating on you. Straight like that. You might have to fight one of them motherfuckers, be honest with you. Like, you just might have to do that. Don't pregnate black women either. Don't pregnate black women either. Your life will be a horror movie for 18 years. Facts. There is no denying that. I told you, bro, black women ruin everything. They ruin their reputation. They ruin the way people look at them. They ruin every decent man that tried to talk to them. Black women, they ruin their children. They even ruin their family. They ruin everything. Black women ruin everything. They ruin the black community. They ruin the black children. That good black man that was on some pro-black shit trying to date a black woman and said, I'm gonna date a black woman. She ruined him. They ruined everything. They ruined everything. Everything. Black women are backstabbers. If she does date a white man, she'll give that man the best treatment. But your black ass, you get the worst treatment. And you ain't did shit to the bitch. You just black. You dig? The white man, he just white. And she treat him like he's fucking God's gift to her. Treated you like she was a roach she can spray Raid on. You dig? It's black women, bro. There's no loyalty. There's no respect from black women. They don't value family life. They don't value none of that shit. All these black bitches care about is hair weave and how to get a nigga for child support. That's just the truth. That's all they care about. You know what? We're going to end it on that. Let me repeat myself and I'm going to end it. And I'm going to go ahead and click off. All these black bitches care about is hair weave and getting somebody for child support. That's it. That's all they give a fuck about. Nothing else. Facts. I know this 28-year-old woman with a kid, and she is still dating around and messing with multiple men instead of getting back with her baby's father. See? There you go. There you go. That's black women for you. And then the child is stuck in the middle. Not a child is caught up in the midst of that. Not a good place for a child to be. Told you, bro. Black women, worst bitches to deal with. You've all been warned. I mean, y'all stay safe out there. Y'all stay smart. Stay safe. Stay smooth. I'm out.